bad start in the first quarter there?
Damn. Sorry. Yeah. Nah, I ain't got no explanation. I mean, obviously you guys saw we got beat in all phases of defense. I mean, they were getting transition points, they were getting layups. I think coach said at one point in time they were 20 out of 26 on layups, and I mean that's way too much to give up. So can't do that and expect to win. I mean, obviously we fought back. They were down a couple people, and we know that this team can score the basketball, but we got to do better on the other side.
Jason said before the game that his big emphasis was still taking the team seriously with the same kind of level of emotion, even with Zion, Ingram, all those guys. How did you feel like the disposition was, or the demeanor was, heading into the game versus kind of how the stats played out?
No, I mean, from film session, the walk through the bar and all that stuff, it seemed like guys were locked in. It didn't seem like, everybody was like, just out of there or something like that. But obviously the results didn't show. Like we didn't actually carry that forward into the actual game. So, it's something we got to do better at. And obviously in the first two games, like we did a pretty good defensive job. Phoenix, I mean, obviously can't give up a lead, but overall the defense was solid. So this is our first game with like true defensive breakdown, and it's only 3 games in. So, there's no reason to panic. It's just learn and grow.
Feels like in all 3 games, the defenses are playing you guys a little bit different. Maybe, like less sticking closer to shooters, more switching, less help defense. Is that also what you're seeing or sensing?
Definitely. I think, they saw what we had success with last year in terms of, kicking the ball out and getting a lot of threes up. And I think they're trying to limit that.
Yeah. It makes sense. I mean, they have a lot of film of you guys going to the conference finals and, winning this way, with the shots going through the role players a lot more often.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So, guys got to keep getting in the paint, collapsing defense, and making it happen. We got, one of the best in the world at it. So, that's going to keep happening.
Luka shot at the end was very similar to how it unfolded in Phoenix, and Jason wasn't happy, I guess, either time with just kind of the spacing and the way he was able to get that look. That's something that can be replicated and drilled in practice, not in terms of maybe Luka's making or missing the shot, but in terms of the screens or the spacing around him, or is that just kind of a learn your rhythm as you go through the season kind of deal?
No, I mean you have to drill late game situations. Obviously early in training camp you're drilling probably more defense and just less situational basketball because you're trying to get the meat and potatoes of your principles down. I think obviously as we go forward, situational basketball and more boutique style situations are going to come into play. Obviously the Phoenix situation, everybody was in transition. This was a drawn up play, so a little bit different. But I mean we have to do a better job executing, getting Luka the space he needs so he can knock those shots down. And obviously again, we have one of the best in the business at creating space, getting in the lane, making tough shots, game winners, all of that stuff. So those things are going to go down more times than not. We have the utmost confidence in him. We just got to do our job, whether it be screening, sprinting, slipping, whatever it is that we were supposed to do on that specific play.
Is it going to be special for you to go back Thursday?
I mean, I guess, I hadn't really put too much thought into it yet. Probably start thinking about it now, I guess. It'll be cool. Try to get a win. Oh yeah, I mean there's a lot of different things you can do on any given draw up. So I was just rounding them off my head, to be honest. But we have a variety of different roles or options or specific things we're supposed to do on a play, and we just got to do our job to the best of our ability. So if the spacing wasn't right, I haven't seen the last play on film, but whoever it was that was messing up space, and whether it's myself or anybody else, we just got to do better.